So, motor neuron disease is a progressive neurological issue, and people are throwing ice buckets over their heads for it. And I think if I was going to make a difference with doing that, I would do it. But now, everyone pretty much knows about it, and everyone seems to be doing it and not mentioning donations or anything in their videos or anything. So I thought I'd do something slightly different. I didn't know about motor neuron disease until the Ice Bucket Challenge, so it is a good thing because it has raised awareness, and now we all know. It didn't take me long to find someone surprisingly close to me who has experience of motor neuron disease, and they were talking about it in a little bit more of a personal way of it. And you know, they were talking about how like the surrounding family having to look after them, and the person who had motor neuron disease being completely aware in their mind of everything, but not being able to move, not being able to talk, not being able to do anything, but the whole time knowing that what was going on, what was happening to them, what was, you know, all of it. You're fully aware, but you can't do anything, and having to have a voice box to communicate, because it affects all your muscles, also having a really bad immune system. And they were telling me this story, and it's really like upsetting. And I've never done a video like this before at all, ever. I have thrown ice water over my head at points, and I have jumped into bins and things, but I feel like this might sort of help everyone a little bit more in seeing what I don't know really, but I was nominated, so I'm trying to sort of make a little bit of a difference in just sort of spreading what I've found out over the past few days with people doing the Ice Bucket Challenge. And it's sort of annoying me a bit that they don't. Some people say you should donate, and some people say this and some people say that, but most of the ones I saw didn't mention anything at all. And it's a really horrific disease, and what people have been putting forward, I don't know, what people have not been sort of highlighting the severity of it, or sometimes even the existence of it. And it affects everything, and especially for me, because I'm a male, 40% more I think males get it than females, and generally it happens to people over the age of 40, and it affects all your muscles. And to me especially, that that concept is really disturbing. The thought that you can't do anything, but you know everything, is the opposite of Alzheimer's, but it affects less people. And some of my research turned up the fact that because it happens to so few amount of people, is 2 in every 100,000. That is not as well funded as other things like cancer, for instance. I know that's very loose, cancer, there's lots of individual types, but that's one of the reasons why the ALS, who started the Ice Bucket Challenge, or in the UK where I live, the Motor Neuron Disease Association, they need donations more because there's no commercial support, because it's not as lucrative and financial for the big pharmaceutical companies to make things for make cures or tablets or processes for dealing with the disease. So most of the support comes from things like the Motor Neuron Disease Association. And I do like the Ice Bucket Challenge because awareness, like I said, I would not have no idea what is going on with MND. I probably would have found out eventually, but it has raised awareness, and that's good. And as much as I'd love to donate an ice bucket on my head, hopefully watching me attempt to talk about a disease that really I've only researched for about 24 hours since I got nominated, maybe has made you slightly more aware of it as well. I'm not going to nominate anyone individually. I think you should just do what you think is right. Don't necessarily donate to the Motor Neuron Disease Association. Donate to something that you care about. And if I was distracted at the beginning of the video, it's because I was making my donation, which I highly doubt you'll be able to see with this thing. But on there somewhere is my donation of £20 to the Motor Neuron Disease Association, which makes its work in the UK, which makes a bigger difference to people around me. I hope you have a nice day, and I hope I haven't bored you, and maybe next time I'll throw a bucket of ice over my head. But enjoy yourself, and I will maybe see you soon.